I sure has my volume still on. Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel. And I'm sorry that this is almost a week after Extreme Rules and I have yet to upload it and record it. I've had the review done since like Sunday night, Monday afternoon-ish. And I just haven't had the time to record it and I'm very sorry about that. I've been very busy this week. There's been a lot of stuff that I've been doing. I've been out of the house. I just really haven't had a lot of time to record. You probably noticed that Assassin's Creed didn't go up yesterday. Again, I've just been really fucking busy recently. I've been out of the house. I didn't do a whole lot Monday through Wednesday, but Thursday I was really... Wait, did I do anything Wednesday? What did I do Wednesday? I did a few things Wednesday, and then Thursday I was out of the house all day. And then just yesterday I had work and didn't really feel like doing anything. So today, finally, we're going to get it done since I have a day off. I'm going to hang out, chill, maybe stream some stuff today. I'm not entirely sure, but let's get into the Extreme Rules 2018 review. So first... Oh, wait, these are my predictions. Sorry about that. The first match was Andrade Cien Almas versus Sin Cara. If you guys didn't see this, I actually did put a prediction for this up on Twitter. I predicted Almas to win the match. A lot of flippy shit in this. There was a joke about Sin Cara probably being a different guy than Almas knew, which is kind of a funny joke. If you don't know a lot about Sin Cara, you probably don't realize that the initial person who played Sin Cara no longer plays Sin Cara, at least in WWE. It is now Hunico who is under the mask of Sin Cara, so there's a good chance that the actual Sin Cara was the one that Almas knew, and so yeah, it is technically a different guy underneath the mask. Reverse Rana, Almas sent on the apron, back first, botched Hurricanrana on the rope, or on the apron, a frog splash, Vega distracts the ref, dropkick, double knees, hammerlock DDT, Almas wins, 1-0 on predictions, 10 out of 10. It was a good match. They had a very good match last week on SmackDown as well, and Almas and Sin Cara are just two people who really know each other very well, and I really enjoy their matches. I'm actually really enjoying this feud too, so it was really nice to kind of get to the point where we got to see this on a pay-per-view, even if it was a pre-show match. Match number 2, the New Day versus Sanity in a tables match. I predicted Sanity's. There's a lot of back and forth control swapping. Woods and Kingston suicide dives, then Dane with a suicide dive. Trying to read my own handwriting. I did this when I was half asleep. If you guys don't know, I get out of work at 9 p.m. on Sundays. And I don't typically get to watch the pay-per-view until about 3 hours after that because I wait for Jess to come over so we can watch it together. So I was really tired when I was writing this. So yeah. There's a double stomp. I don't remember who the double stomp was to, but there's a double stomp by Kofi Kingston. I just don't remember who it was to. Dane hit with Trouble in Paradise. Young gets off the table. Young actually was on the table for a pretty good amount of time. Elbow drops Kofi by Young, assisted by Alexander Wolf for the win. Sanity gets the win, 2-0 on predictions, 10 out of 10. It was a good match. I think it shouldn't have been on the pre-show, but, you know, whatever. Match number 3, Raw Tag Team Title match. The Deleters of Worlds, my prediction, versus the B-Team. Bo and Matt started off. Wyatt comes in, he's in control. Hardy comes back in, he's in control. Wyatt and Dallas are both in finally. It was kind of like they were teasing them two fighting against each other. I was like, come on, just have Dallas come in when Wyatt's in already. Iranagi, Hardy gets sent into Wyatt. B-Team ends up winning. 2-1 on predictions, 7 out of 10. Interview on the ramp. And yeah, it was, I don't know. As you guys can tell, I didn't do a whole lot of like super in-depth stuff. I didn't want to. I just kind of want to get the bare minimum of review done because it's just what I'm doing now because of how busy I've become while doing these. But yeah, it was a good match. I think it was maybe not the best idea to keep the B team undefeated and have them win the titles. I think it should have been probably something different. And I feel really pissed off that it's like, oh, the B team's still undefeated. It's like, interview backstage with Kurt talking about Brock Lesnar, and he's giving him an ultimatum. He can either show up on Raw, come to an agreement on his next title defense, or he gets stripped of the belt. Which, if you guys have been caught up on Raw, He is now facing either Bobby Lashley or Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, for those of you who don't know. Match number 4, Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Honestly, it was a pretty good match. I don't really like the I'm bigger than you, you're a small man feuds. I really hate them. It's kind of a stupid reasoning for a feud because it's like, oh, I'm bigger than you, so I can hit harder. Yeah, but I'm faster than you, you dumb fuck. Like, all I have to do is slip around you and stuff, and yeah. Big right hand by Corbin for a 2 count. Crowd seems kind of bored, which kind of makes sense. This match and the feud in general was kind of meh. Chokeslam backbreaker, sling blade, deep 6. Corner drop kick, coup de grace gets avoided again. End of days gets reversed into a roll up. Finn wins. 3-1 on predictions. 9 out of 10. I think they shouldn't have ended with the roll up, but meh, whatever. Next, SmackDown Women's Championship match. Asuka versus Carmella with Ellsworth suspended in the shark cage. I predicted Asuka. Before the match, Team Hell No got attacked backstage by the Bludgeon Brothers. There's a shark cage cam. Carmella taunts, blah, blah, blah. Ellsworth tosses on a chain. Asuka kicks it away. Ref gets it away from, the streetwalker, as I like to call Carmella. Then Ellsworth tosses down that bottle that they used last week on SmackDown. Asuka avoids it. Asuka's in control. She almost had the Asuka lock in. Ellsworth picks the lock, gets out, but gets stuck. It was really stupid. He had a kick pad on. It got shown. It was... Yeah, it just... There's a lot of fucked up shit with this. They lower the cage. Asuka, attacks him and stuff. Carmella slams her into the cage and gets a shitty win. 3-2 on prediction, 6 out of 10. I feel bad for Asuka. That's all I can say, because it's like, oh, hey, you were undefeated just a few months ago, and now you're essentially a jobber. Like, what the fuck, WWE? What is with your booking? Like, you're making Asuka look retarded. Please let Becky win. I said, this is funny too, I said, please let Becky win next month, without even thinking that she was actually going to be the person facing Carmella at SummerSlam, but now there's actually a very good chance she's going to be the one facing Carmella at SummerSlam. Asuka attacks Ellsworth again, gets the Asuka lock in. Good. It's what he deserves. United States Championship match, Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Low blow before the bell rings. Nakamura hits the Kinshasa. 3 count. Nakamura wins. 4-2 on predictions. 8 out of 10 match. Then Orton comes in. First time we've seen him in 2 months. Stomps on Jeff's balls. Kind of like eyes Nakamura. Nakamura says, mouths to him, what are you doing? And Randy leaves. Heel Randy is the best Randy. Never forget. Next, steel cage match. Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. Kurt Angle is a shitty GM for this. You have a fantastic wrestler in Kevin Owens who is literally getting attacked and tormented and attempted murder done to him by Braun Strowman. And yet, he's like, hey, you know what? Let's put him in a match. Fucking stupid. And it's funny, too. Coach was like, there's nowhere for Kevin Owens to run, and there's nowhere for Kevin Owens to hide. It's like, dude, the match literally gets won by someone climbing over the cage and having both feet hit the ground. All he has to do is climb out of the cage, and then, oh, guess what? He can run away. Just realize Jonathan Coachman is probably one of the stupidest people I've ever fucking listened to on commentary. And to prove that fact, here's a snippet from Raw that happened. I'm not even kidding about this. This actually happened. Corey Graves says, you assumed it was for the Intercontinental Championship. What does Coach literally say 5 minutes later? He's literally talking about it. And he's like, Dolph Ziggler said you can have a match. We assumed. I'm like, dude, you were trying to negate the point that he said you assumed it was for the Intercontinental Championship. And then what do you say? You say you assumed the match that Dolph was announcing as, okay, here, you get your match. You literally say you assumed it was for the Intercontinental Championship. You just proved Corey right while trying to prove him wrong, you dumb bastard. Like, fuck you, Jonathan Coachman. You are terrible at your goddamn job. Kevin immediately tries to escape, starts fighting after getting taunted. Strowman runs into the cage, super kick, cannonball, frog splash, kick out at 1, goes to the door, throws Kevin into the cage sides 3 times, face first into the steel cage wall. Fans want to watch KO die, apparently. Owens fighting back again. Stunner, crawls to the door. Braun stops him, slams the door on his face. Braun runs in the turnbuckle, super kick, another, handcuffs him to the rope, starts attacking him. Chokeslam, what? Chokeslam. Oh, yeah, that's right, he chokeslams him. Taunts Braun, does the suck it. Kisses it, like blows a kiss goodbye, starts climbing, and oh my god, Braun Strowman rips the handcuffs off. Because of course he did. I don't know why Kevin didn't just escape faster. And everyone's shocked at it. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It doesn't make it sound any cooler by you guys getting shocked. It makes it kind of just more annoying. Both up top, KO gets tossed to the table. His feet do touch the floor. He's hopping around and shit, flailing. KO wins, 5 and 2 on predictions, 9 out of 10. Braun is a dumbass. He's like, yeah, whoa, Kevin Owens is like, you lost the match, you fucking retard. Everyone's like, oh, Braun, it doesn't matter that Braun lost. It's like, are you fucking stupid? It makes him look retarded and weak because he lost the match. He could have easily thrown Kevin into the cell. Like, he could have easily thrown him back into the ring instead of out of the cell, or out of the cage. But Braun is a fucking moron. This is all Kurt's fault. I blame Kurt for this. And then he like reiterates it on Monday Night Raw. He's like, I don't care, I'm the monster in the bank. It doesn't matter about wins. It's like, dude, are you fucking stupid? This is what I hope happens. I hope at SummerSlam, no matter who Brock faces, I hope Braun Strowman comes out to cash in. I hope Braun Strowman fails his fucking cash in. And you guys can hate on me in the comments all you want for not liking Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is a boring, 2-move using piece of shit who does not deserve to have the Money in the Bank briefcase and does not deserve to have the goddamn Universal Championship. I'm gonna say that right fucking now. He does not deserve to have that championship. He has done nothing. He is a boring piece of shit. He sucks on the mic. He sucks in the ring. Braun Strowman, go fuck yourself. Match number 8, SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. Team Hell No, my prediction versus the Bludgeon Brothers, and I have a prediction that Sandy would get involved and beat by DQ. Daniel looking to face the Bludgeon Brothers alone. He fights well, but he's not doing the best. Rowan gets sent outside. They destroy him. Harper mistakenly hits Rowan on a suicide dive. Kane comes out in a boot and limping. Kane gets tagged in, taken to Harper, chokeslam to Rowan, then Harper. Bryan back in, yes kicks, Rowan in, thrown into Kane, tag finisher, 3 count. Bludgeon Brothers win, 5 and 3 on predictions, 8 out of 10. It could have been. I feel like that match could have been a lot better. First off, it's Team Hell No for the tag team titles. It could have been a million times better. There was also a really shitty spot where Kane's leg got kicked, not the leg in the boot, but the other leg, and he sold it like it was the leg that was in the boot, even though clearly on the hard cam everyone could see that it was not the leg that was in the boot that got kicked. And commentary tried to sell it like he got kicked in that leg. And it's like, guys, no. We all know where he got kicked. It was not in that leg. It was in the other one. It was in the one without the boot. You guys are idiots. Match number 9, Reigns versus Lashley. Surprisingly not going on last. B-Team says he can join them if he beats Bobby. It was hilarious. It was a really weird moment, but it was kind of cool. Very boring match, honestly, at the start. A lot of rest holds, very slow. Roman control hits a drive-by drop kick. Fans are honestly pissing me off in this match. I actually started enjoying this match, and the fans were just pissing me off. The fans pissed me off all night. Realize, there are 2 cities that are annoying as fuck if you're a wrestling fan. Chicago and Pittsburgh. Because they're always fucking chanting assholes about everything. And during this match, they pissed me off, and during the Intercontinental Championship match, they really fucking pissed me off, and I'll tell you why when I get to that. Spine buster, vertical suplex, 2 count, big spear run up, reverse, belly to belly, over the German announce table, Superman punch to Lashley on the top rope. Reigns goes for a spear, Bobby Lashley reverses it with a spear of his own. Lashley wins, 5 and 4 on predictions, 9 out of 10. it was a better match than I thought it was going to be. Also, at some point, Jeff asked Paige to give him a rematch, to put his rematch for Tuesday, which she did eventually say, yes, here, you can have it. Raw Women's Championship match, Extreme Rules match, Alexa Bliss vs. Nia Jax. Only Extreme Rules match on a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules. Also, an Extreme Rules match with managers. Since when is that a thing that's ever happened? Ever. First time in Women's Championship history that it's an Extreme Rules match, because, you know, the only other time they've had it even close to an Extreme Rules match, it was a kendo stick on a pole match, which is a garbage match, and which Bayley lost because she's fucking stupid. She grabbed the kendo... If you guys didn't watch that match, I highly suggest you go on the network and watch that match. She grabs the kendo stick down, goes to hit Alexa, and then stops. Because she's fucking stupid. Jax trying to toss... James is trying to toss kendo stick, and Jax breaks after getting hit a few times. All the weapons just getting tossed in. Trash cans, chairs, that sort of shit. I'm honestly excited for this match. I don't know. I'm not excited. I wasn't excited for this match. It's an Extreme Rules match, and one weapon's been used so far. And it's a women's Extreme Rules match, so I don't really think they were going to do a lot more, but meh. Bliss dropped on a trash can lid used on Nia, that throws the trash can at her. Or on her, sorry. Bliss avoids getting sent through the chair she set up. Natty takes out James. Bliss attacks her. Ronda saves Natty, attacking Mickey. Throws her into the announce table. Goes to attack Bliss. James attacks her with a kendo stick. Bliss gets caught by Jax. Mickey hits her with a chair. Chair shots by Bliss. DDT onto it. Bliss wins 6-4 on predictions. 20 out of 10. It turned out a lot better. I like the fact that Ronda got involved. She actually is now facing Alexa at SummerSlam for the championship. I like the fact that she did it to save Natty. And she afterwards, she attacked James a bit. I think she locked in an armbar, if I remember correctly. Or she went to attack her, I don't remember. I think she went to attack her. Whew. Sorry. It was a really good match, though. I enjoyed it. Nia didn't win, which was kind of a good thing. Nia's title run was kind of lackluster. And yeah. It was a good match. Match number 11, the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles, champion in my prediction, versus Rusev. And this is at the point where Paige sanctioned the rematch for Hardy. Oh yeah, the fans were like super chanty during this match. They were always saying Rusev Day, AJ Styles, and that kind of shit. They were really chanty. It was annoying. Lots of strong attacks by Rusev. Styles continuing to attack his leg. Both men in lots of pain. Calf crusher almost in. Lots of strong attacks again. Calf crusher gets locked in. English helps Rusev grab the rope. Rusev with an overhead belly to belly. Machka kick. 2 count. Rusev is so close. Big kick by Rusev. 2 count. Can't plant for the accolade because of his leg. English took off turnbuckle pad. Rusev gets thrown into it by accident. 450, 2 count, phenomenal forearm. AJ wins 7-4 predictions, 20 out of 10. It was a really good match. I really liked it. I liked the ending where it was kind of English's fault that Rusev lost. And yeah, all in all, it was a really good match. They did really well with it. And finally, the final match on the card, the 30-minute Iron Man match for the Intercontinental Championship between Seth Rollins and the champion Dolph Ziggler. Cole fucked up, by the way. He said the only reason Ziggler has this championship, and he did this multiple times, he was trying to say McIntyre helped Ziggler win it, but he said Ziggler helped Ziggler get it. You know what I mean? Cole fucked up a lot like that. It was funny. Seth did some jumping jacks while Dolph was outside the ring. Very good match. Obviously, it's a very good match. Buckle bomb, roll up, Rollins is up 1-0. Fans doing annoying chants. And by annoying chants, I mean every time it's at the last 10 seconds of a fucking out of a minute. 10, 9, 8, not even kidding. And at one point they fucked up because the timer got taken off of the screen. So at 26:30 30 or some shit like that, or like at like a 30-second area or 26-second area or something. They were doing a 5-second countdown. People, this is how sad these fans are. They were getting on their phones, going on to WWE Network, and this is actually something that people saw happening, and watching the timer on there so they knew when to count. If that's all you're doing in a fucking match between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins, and it was a fantastic match, FYI, I highly suggest it's one of my favorite Intercontinental Championship matches of all time. I highly suggest you go watch it. The best thing you can do during that match is count down the last 10 seconds of a fucking minute, then you're an asshole and you deserve to go fuck off. Go fuck off and don't ever go to a live show again. Because you do not appreciate the fucking amazingness that happened in that ring. Curb stomp, Seth up 2-0. McIntyre attacks Seth. Seth is up 3-0. He continues to attack Seth, but the ref decides not to give Seth more points. For some reason. Instead, he ends up ejecting him. He hits a Claymore. Ziggler picks up a fall after. Seth up 3-1. Super kick, 3 count. Seth up 3-2. Roll up, 2 count by Rollins. Zigzag, 3 count, 3 apiece. Pin with the feet on the rope. Ziggler up 4-3. Under 4 minutes left. Ziggler still up 4-3. 3 left. Seth ties it up for all. Sharpshooter in on Ziggler. Seth lets it off. Crossface in. Curb stomp missed. Ziggler tries to run. Famouser, 2 count. 45 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Super kick. Stomp. Seth gets to the pin at 0. He literally gets to the cover at 0. Time is up. At this point, I thought, okay, I'm ending 7-4-1 because it's a draw. 20 out of 10. The match was fantastic. Kurt comes out when Ziggler's cheering and has the belt and getting ready to leave. Overtime. Puts the match in overtime, which actually happens a lot. Sudden death overtime happens a lot in these matches. So it's kind of annoying to hear Corey kind of bitch about it on Raw and during the pay-per-view. It's like, what's your point? This happens all the fucking time, you idiot. The match rating is now at 30 out of 10 for me. Just come on. Drew back, distracts him, zigzag, Ziggler wins, 7-5 on predictions, 30 out of 10. Cole called McIntyre Ziggler 2 separate times during that match. I really loved it. It was in my opinion, it was a very, very good match. First off, you had the whole kind of dynamic of the match was really well done. I really liked the way the falls happened and the fact that it was really suspenseful. And I really appreciate that it didn't just end in a draw, because I feel like that would have kind of been a bit of a pointless thing to have happen if it's like, okay, here's a draw. Do I think Ziggler should have kept it? Yes, but I also would have liked to see Seth have it back. And the reason I think Ziggler should have kept it is because his contract is apparently up again. This is kind of his, okay, here you go, here's your reason for staying. I kind of feel like it's bullshit that they always do this, though. They're like, oh, here, Ziggler, take a title because you want to leave. And then as soon as he signs his contract, they kind of take the title away from him, and then they wait until his contract's almost up again, and then... So yeah, I think it was a really good match, though. Pay-per-view, all in all, was pretty good. I think they could have done better in the tag match for SmackDown and the women's match for SmackDown as well. But yeah, all in all, pretty good match. Or pretty good pay-per-view. I'll see you guys for SummerSlam. Stay golden. Peace.